Radical.
I forget who it was, but somebody stopped by yesterday and asked me if I heard anything about there being plans, possible plans in the future, for a gay or bisexual Spider-Man. And I thought they were referring to something from years ago where Andrew Garfield said he was open to the idea. And before Stan Lee died, there's a comment I have from Stan Lee when he heard about Garfield's initial comments. He responded with a joke that could be constructed as being in poor taste. He said, he's becoming bisexual? Who have you been talking to? Seriously, I don't know anything about that. And if it's true, I'm going to make a couple of phone calls. And then a lot of people construed that to be a hateful comment from the creator of Spider-Man, Stan Lee. Here's how I feel about it. Put yourself in the position of Stan Lee, all right? Who I'm sure, while he was alive, had no problems with anyone in the gay, bisexual community. You know, seemed like a person that loved many different types of people, you know. But you have a creation, a clearly established creation and a character that is a certain way. Not just their sexual orientation, but they're a clearly established character, all right? Spider-Man, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, Steve. I think personally, if you have a clearly established character, we're talking about Spider-Man, we're talking about Batman, Superman. If you have a clearly established character, I can understand how these characters were created decades and decades and decades ago. So I understand the argument, how, you know, there should be more inclusion. Maybe female versions, maybe black versions, maybe gay versions. I understand that. But my feeling on it is, you should probably just create new characters. Just create new characters. Don't mess with the established characters. Don't try to shoehorn, you know, different genders, different nationalities, you know, different. Don't try to shoehorn that into the characters as a main line, okay? I will say, if there's an Elseworld story, or if it's a side story, or if it's like a Spider-Verse or something like that, if it's different universes, then yeah, okay. If there's multiple universes, if there's thousands of multiple universes, then in some universes, then I could see how there might be a black Spider-Man, a gay Spider-Man, a female a Spider-Woman. I could understand that, okay? You know? Because basically how you turn into Spider-Man, you get bitten by the radioactive spider. It's within the realm of possibility that someone that is, you know, fabulous gets bitten by the radioactive spider. But as Peter Parker loving Peter now, that's a bridge too far. That's a step too far, in my humble opinion. I think most people don't mind a little bit of change, a little bit of diversity. Most people don't mind a little bit. But what you see here is an agenda. It's a push. I mean, there's certain people that would want to change up every established character, and they don't care about the fandom. They don't care about the creators of these legendary characters. They just have their agendas. Piggybacking on established characters with your agendas, I just think that's fucking wrong, all right?
Bye.